Hello everyone, my name is Oishiki. At first I would like to say that please kindly subscribe my channel. So today I am going to read part 3 of Robin Hood. So let's begin with our story. Robin under attack. Robin walked beneath the trees thinking of the new danger. They heard footsteps. Looking ahead, Robin saw a beggar coming towards him. He hid behind the tree and watched the man carefully. He wondered if this could be one of the Gisborne spies. The stranger was very broad and carried a huge staff. He wore a patched cloak and an old white brimmed hat. Hanging from his shoulder was a bag of oatmeal, such as all the beggars carried. Tucked into his belt was a long knife in a leather sheath. Robin's suspicions were aroused, however, by the great leather boots which the man wore. They seemed of too good a quality for a beggar man. "Stand fast," called Robin. He stepped on the trap and reached for an arrow. The beggar swung round and great staff wheeled and the bow was knocked from Robin's hand. Surprised at the speed of the man's movement, Robin reached for his sword, but the staff whistled in another great sweep and outlaws were knocked unconscious. At that moment there came a shout from the trees. The beggar crouched over Robin, his hand and on the hilt of his knife, as if they were about to kill the outlaw. He looked up towards the sound with a curse and ran off quickly. Robin woke to find 3 anxious faces blending over him. Will sternly helped him to sit up. "Who did this to you, master?" he asked. Robin smiled faintly. "There was only one, Will," he said. "A sturdy man dressed as a beggar. I was not careful and he was too quick with his staff. The other 2 outlaws were young recruits who had only joined the band short while ago. They had been put up in Will Sturtley's care until they had learned the way of the forest." "Master," said Ralph eagerly, "let Miracle and me go after the rogue and bring him back." Robin hesitated and looked at Will Sturtley. Will nodded his head. "Go carefully then, lads," said Robin. He described the beggar to them and said, "Do not believe, described by his looks. He is a very fearless man and evil too. I believe he may be the first of Gisborne's spies." The 2 young outlaws set off quickly through the trees. They had hardly taken up their positions when the beggar came stamping along. "Hold, knave!" called Ralph and stepped out in front of him with a drawn sword. Up came the staff. But the surprised beggar felt the weapon wrenched from his hand by Miracle, who had leaped from the bushes behind him. Ralph dropped his sword and together the young outlaws managed to wrestle the beggar to the ground. "Now, rogue, you shall account to our master for the cowardly blow you struck him," panted Ralph frantically, kneeling on the man's chest. The beggar's face took on a woeful expression. "If your master is the tall forester I met a while back," he whined, "then I meant him no harm. I struck the blow in fear, for he startled me." "Take that to Robin Hood," said Miracle without thinking. Was that really Robin Hood, the great outlaw that I struck? He groaned. He is the man I am looking for. I have something in my pouch here for him. Show us then, beggar, said Ralph. The beggar knelt and flumbered in his bag. Suddenly, the outlaws were blinded by a shower of oat meat. As they strained back, a beggar leaped from his feet. He seized his stuff again and came swinging at them. The two outlaws ran. They knew that without their weapons they were no match for their opponent. Idiots we are, panted Ralph. "Eh, a great miracle! What will Robin and others say?" "All we have to show is this," cried Ralph. He opened the beggar's wallet and took out a parchment scroll. So our story ends here. In my next video, I am going to read chapter 4, that is Richard Malbit. If you liked my today's video, then please like and comment my video, and also subscribe my channel to listen to more such stories and follow all my videos regularly. And don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.